What would you do if you lost everything in just one moment? Your job, your respect, and the only way to provide for your child. This is the story of a single father who was falsely accused, humiliated and thrown out like he meant nothing. But what no one knew was that he was hiding a secret, powerful enough to change everything in seconds. One phone call and the entire company would collapse from the top down. Stay with me till the end because this story will give you chills. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And now let's get started. Daniel Carter stepped out of the warehouse into the cold Chicago air, the heavy metal door slamming shut behind him like a final verdict. Just minutes earlier, he had been accused of stealing inventory. An accusation he knew was false, but no one had listened. Years of loyalty meant nothing. The manager didn't even look him in the eye while handing over the termination papers. Daniel's hands trembled as he folded the document and shoved it into his worn jacket pocket. All he could think about was his daughter Lily, waiting at home, trusting him to keep their fragile world together. He walked slowly across the parking lot, his boots scraping against the cracked pavement, each step heavier than the last. His old pickup truck sat alone near the edge, just like him, tired, overlooked but still holding on. Sitting inside, he gripped the steering wheel tightly, trying to steady. His breathing bills were already piling up. And now this for a moment. He closed his eyes, fighting back the wave of frustration and helplessness threatening to consume him. Then something shifted. His gaze fell on his phone resting on the dashboard. A number he hadn't called in years lingered in his memory. It wasn't just any contact. It was a connection to a past he had quietly built, a decision he had once made when no one was watching. Swallowing hard, Daniel picked up the phone and dialed. When the line connected, his voice was calm, controlled, almost unrecognizable. "It's Daniel Carter," he said. A pause followed, then firmly he added, "It's time, fire every one of them." The call ended, but its impact rippled instantly through the company's headquarters in downtown Chicago. Within minutes, confusion turned into chaos. Senior executives received urgent notifications as systems began locking them out. One by one, emails stopped sending. Files became inaccessible and security alerts flashed across screens. No one understood what was happening until a name appeared in an internal emergency message. Daniel Carter. The same managers who had dismissed him hours earlier now stood frozen, their confidence crumbling. Security personnel, once under their command, began escorting them out of their offices without explanation. Whispers spread quickly: ownership override, majority stakeholder executive authority. The truth hit like a shockwave. Daniel wasn't just another employee. He had always been watching, waiting, holding a power no one cared to notice. Hours later, a black car pulled up outside the warehouse. Daniel stepped out, no longer carrying the weight of defeat, but a quiet, controlled authority. The workers gathered, murmuring in disbelief as he walked past them. The doors that once closed him out now opened without question. Inside, the atmosphere had completely shifted. Standing in the center of the floor, Daniel addressed the remaining staff. His voice was steady but firm. He spoke of fairness, respect, and accountability, things that had long been ignored. One by one, he reinstated those who had been wronged and promised change that would protect them moving forward. Outside, through the glass doors, he saw Lily waiting patiently. A soft smile crossed his face. In that moment, he knew this wasn't just about power. It was about proving that no matter how hard life tries to break you, dignity is always worth fighting for.